I don't know if I could be heard chugging water just now, but that's what I just did. I don't know if that audio even got picked up. I hit start, and it takes a couple seconds for anything to be picked up. Well, there goes my dog's barking. I used my amiibos around... I can't even remember. Was it like just shy of 11 a.m. in game? Look at all this meat for me to sell. So tonight we're gonna finish the ordinary stone taluses. It's been a long time since I last did this, and that was not intentional. For now, just gonna sell these while we wait to start. I cooked as many as I could hold. Jeez, this is taking longer than I thought. So a lot of stuff has happened since the last time I played, and I mean a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about all that. I believe at the end of the last one I said there was something I wanted to bring up that was like a couple months in the making. Well, that topic might have to be pushed aside, because a lot of stuff has happened, and since that's freshly happening. What? Since that just freshly happened, I want to talk about those things first. It's not even a big topic, too. It's like nothing amazing for me to discuss. 25,000 rupees. How many? Just curious. These are the materials I have, like the numbers. Pretty sure I'm missing a couple of items. I don't have every single item there is in the game. Organize these. And as I go recharge my Master Sword, I'm gonna look up a video to see where the rest of the, where the taluses are. Now, I have before I start talking about anything, I have a proposal in terms of me continuing playing this game. I'll discuss that in a second. I hope this game doesn't crash again while I'm here. Oh crap, I don't even remember where we left off, because I haven't said that stuff yet either. Today is May 31st. It's currently 10:04 a.m. Not a.m. 10:04 p.m. Oh boy, I can tell that lagged just now. Watching 2 streams at once as background noise. That's effective, isn't it? But yeah, I actually started exactly at 10 p.m. tonight. At least for me. It's what is it? Is it a Monday night? Yeah. Tonight's Monday for me. Black Lightning ended, so I don't have any shows to watch on Mondays anymore. Let me think. Last time we did 15, so I should go there. Or I should start from there. Did we do the Luminous Taluses? I think we started. I think there were 11 ordinary taluses. Right? Yeah. 11 ordinary taluses, and we stopped at 15, so I'm 4 into the luminous ones. There are 12 luminous ones. So let's see here. Number 5. Oops. Let's see. Where's the rest? So Lake, something. Lake K here. There's one here. Let me just stamp off 5 before I continue. This next one, right above Lake Hyrule. Right around... Where on earth is it actually? Is it here? I think it might be here. Yeah. There. Then 7 out of 12. Stone Talus is... That one's not that hard to find. It's right over here. Seven. Number 8. It's also near the Gerudo area. It's right below Spectacle Rock. Around here? Alright, let me stamp one more, and then we'll actually start. By the way, I haven't seen any of the chats as of this point, because I focus on the video, see where they are. This one, I believe is on the path. Yeah, it should be here on top. Alright, let's get doing them. Or let's get fighting them. How's my day been? Today... not a very eventful day today. But yeah, before I talk about any of the stuff that happened lately since the last time I played this, let me ask you guys this. Since I asked, one of the homies who watched this game, he said he's bored of this, and I can't blame him. We're not actually doing anything major in the game right now. We're just taking on mini bosses. Oh look, it's the Blood Moon. I may as well let the Blood Moon pass first. Like, he did tell me, for how frequent I do this game, which is not common at all, and exactly what is left in this game, the content, being boring as hell. 900 Koroks. Compendium. Side quests. Oh, skip. I forgot I have to skip those. Even he said he wouldn't stick around for the entirety of those. So I'm thinking, dude, I'm still going to finish this game on footage. It's just a question of, will I still do it live? Like, do you guys still want that? It's not like you guys watch that often anyways. And even if you guys do, it's not like your interest is extremely peaked while watching me play this game. I mean, I'll be honest. I could honestly just play this game on my own, like, just record it and post it instead of doing it live. Like, if the interest is no longer there. What am I doing? I should be going for the Talus. Like, I don't know. It might be just me, but it would feel less awkward if I'm playing this game, talking to myself in an empty room and it's not live. Like, if I'm live and no one's watching, so I'm just talking to no one, that just feels a little weird. But if I'm recording this and no one's on the other side listening, I would feel a little less awkward. But that's just me. I don't know. Guess right now is not the time to decide that. I mean, yeah, I don't expect people to have an interest in this game all the way to this point. Is there a chest in here, by the way? No, but there is a Korok. Like, yeah, sure. Beginning of the game, I did the Divine Beast that's story heavy. But aside from that, like, I won't be tackling anything that's story related for a long time. Because I'm saving that for the end. What's the plan for today? Finish the remaining ordinary Taluses. Ooh, my sword's not equipped. Is it lagging? I feel like it's lagging. The thing I bought is never truly going to be the same as actually having the cable plugged in. Come on, there's no way this isn't lagging. LOL, you're gonna die. I got Mipha's Grace. So anyways, let's talk about the big stuff. You know, the big stuff that's happened since the last time I played this. It's been a long time since I played this, and I truly didn't intend for that. I checked, I believe last time I played this was May 19th, and today is May 31st. I did not intend to take that long to play this again. And let me explain why. So there are several reasons why. First of all, and the biggest one, school started again. I have in-person classes every week now. It was meant to be every 2 weeks, but now it's changed to every single week. I'll talk about how college is going in a second. There was an Age of Calamity level I just couldn't beat. And majority of my gaming time was dedicated to shiny hunting. I'll talk about all that stuff, don't worry. And other stuff that's been going on. But you know what? Let me mention one thing that even you guys watching right now in chat experienced a couple days ago. So like I said, right now for me, it's May 31st. I believe 3 days ago, on May 28th, 2021, just so I can stamp exactly when. On May 28th, I believe it was that day, that in the morning, it snowed. It fucking snowed in the morning. Which one of these is it? This is it. Last I checked, it's not supposed to snow in May, let alone late May, just about June. Great, this is another one where it's sticking out the ass. I was shocked, you know? Wake up, not only to see it rain. Okay, rain's not a big deal. But to watch it turn into snow, it's like, what the hell? I know I live in Canada. Like, I know Canada is known for being cold and known to snow, but in May, in late May too. In so late May, you may as well say it's June. That's summertime. Last I checked, it's not supposed to snow when it's summer. Next thing you know, we'll have heat waves in December and blizzard storms in August. It's like, that's the world we live in? Like that's what's good in the streets right now? Snow in June? Snow in the summer? Okay. I don't know, I just thought I'd mention that, because it seems so abnormal for it to snow in summer. I can't believe I lived, like, I'm alive to see that. Like, in my lifetime on this earth, my short existence, I actually witnessed snow in summer. Granted, it was early in the morning, so it's more cold. But you know what I had to do that night? That night, like past midnight, for me to let my dogs out to pee, I had to wear a winter jacket to go outside. It was so cold out.
It is my pleasure.
And there you go. There's Mipha's Grace. Man, I hate the ones where it's on their back. See, this is where a spear would be helpful. You know what? I could test it out. Not even test it out. I could try it. I could try using a spear. But I just want to use the Master Sword. Oh, come on. Damn, these things are annoying. I know I just suck at fighting these things. That was an awful bomb throw. Man, if I'm smart, I just use arrows to fight this thing. Seriously? Finally! Okay, you want to talk about the big stuff yet? Like, you want to talk about my experience with the first day of college and how awful it went? Let's talk about that, shall we? Yeah? Yeah? Let's talk about that. First of all, first day of college happened quite a while ago. So it actually is that long since I played this. Today is Monday. My in-person classes are on Thursdays, and as of now, 2 classes have already happened. First day of college was 2 weeks ago. That's how long it took me to play this again. Again, I did not intend for that to happen. But yeah, I should just lay down the groundwork. Like, I acknowledge and I take full responsibility that majority of the stuff that happened, like majority of the reasons that caused the first day to be so awful was my own fault, and I acknowledge that. I take full blame for that. I don't really have a but. I just acknowledge that majority of it was my own fault. So, I don't know why I was like this. Matter of fact, I'm still sort of like this. But I went to class completely unprepared. Now, I shouldn't have any excuses, but here's a few. Maybe it's because, you know, I haven't been to class, like in-person class, in over a year, so I got lazy. Maybe it just hasn't truly settled in yet. You know, I'm still in high school or elementary mode. But no, I'm in college now. I need to accept that. And things are way different in college. Things are horrible in college. I hate it. Man, what would I give to go back to high school? Let me just just preface this, like, did I even say that right? Let me just say this. Remember when I was paranoid about having my long hair? And how I was saying, if I don't get a haircut, I'm afraid I'll be kicked out of class? For not looking professional, not looking clean. Like, just looking ill-prepared? Well, I was right to assume so. I 100%, absolutely guaranteed would not have only been kicked out of class, I flat out would not have even been let in had I not gotten a haircut. And that is the cold, hard, sad truth. Like, I'm not joking. Let's do this one first. I'm not joking. Even with a haircut, I almost got kicked out of class, even with a haircut. Like, the rules are that strict. So let me break down how the first day went. So, I need a haircut, says guy in chat. Anyways, so in terms of first impressions, well, I clearly got first impressions from my professor and how strict, how evil, just how intimidating she will be throughout the, what is it, 12 classes I'm gonna have with her, which is, oh my goodness. So let me just start off with, well, how it started. So I had, and I still continue and will continue to have, a heavy ass backpack when I go into class. Apparently I look like an edgy goth kid right now. If you put on eye makeup, you know, maybe have a few piercings, maybe you would. But let me just tell you guys what I have in my bag. Matter of fact, let me just land real quick so I can see where this Talus is. Is that it over there? Well, we'll find it eventually. So, let me just tell you guys, what do I have in my backpack? Well, I should have had my book. I'll get to that in a second. Well, I'm not even anywhere close to where the Talus is, that's why. I should have had my book, but because I didn't, so I have my binder, I have my laptop, pencil case, toolkit, lab coat. Well, I have my switch, because I was going to go to work after. I have my laptop charger, switch charger, phone charger, alcohol spray bottle, wet wipes. Well, I know in good and hell well it's not up there. Dora's backpack. I'm not even going to climb it. I bet there's a Korok up there. I'm not going to climb that. Needless to say, I had a lot of stuff in my bag. Not only for class, but for stuff for me to have after class. Like, I go to work right after class. Where on earth is this Talus? And let me just say, 8 a.m. in-person class, there's a guardian over there. Like 8 a.m. and then I go straight to work after and I leave, say, 5 p.m. So I wake up at like 6:30 and leave for 5. Yeah, that's my Thursdays for now on. But yeah, I had a heavy ass backpack. And because of pandemic and safety, health, sanitary reasons, the school may be littered with seats, but all of them are closed. All of them are off limits. You cannot sit down on them. There's even the yellow tape to tell you, your ass ain't sitting on this. But I got a heavy ass backpack, and I was there early. I was standing there waiting, having my spine broken by a heavy ass, you know, having all that weight on my back. So I sat my ass down. I don't care. Ain't nobody else in the building. Crap. Now, let me also mention this first. I understand, like, I don't want to give too much crap to my professor because she is just doing her job. Like, she wants us to succeed. That's why she's so tough. She wants us to be successful and succeed, but she takes it a little too far. Give me a second while I look up a video on where this damn Talus is. Like, her strictness level is out of 10 is a 12. She needs to bring that joint down to about an 8 at best. Let's see. This Talus is... Where the hell is it, actually? Oh, I think I'm on the wrong platform. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm here. The Talus is here. That's why I can't find it. But yeah, in terms of first impressions, you know, before I even entered the classroom, she was like, where's your material? Where's your stuff? You know why there's tape on the seat, right? It's like, okay, I know how this is gonna play out now. I know how this is gonna be. You know, in terms of my class, mine's a lab class. And, you know, I'm not allowed to have any fingernails. Well, I don't want to say no fingernails. I'm not allowed to have long fingernails. I need to clip my nails before class every single time. That's not even a pandemic thing. That's just a given with my course. Like, that's just a sanitary reason. So, here's the stupid ass shit that I got. That my ass got treated with this semester that turns out nobody else got previously. So, in terms of my lab class, I have to wear a lab coat. In the past, along with everyone else, what I just did was I just scrunched that joint into my backpack. I don't give a damn. But first day, she was like, you are expected for your lab coat to have it hanging on a coat hanger with a protective bag over it. I'm like, you really expect me to bring that? Are you shitting me? Like, how freaking extra do you expect us to be? She was like, your lab coat is meant to be for your sanitary safety. You know, it's meant to be clean. Having it crunched up in your backpack, that's not clean. It's like, fine, fair point, fine, whatever. And like I was saying, had I not gotten a haircut, I would have been kicked out. Well, I almost got kicked out. You want to know why? Because I wasn't quote-unquote dressed properly. Because of the stupid dress code. You know, my professor went in on like, this is a medical health program, you know? This is a health course. So you have to dress as if you're in the actual job. You have to dress professionally. So you are expected to dress, you know, nice and fancy, no jeans, no running shoes, no anything like that, because that is absolutely unacceptable. So in translation, I'm expected to wear a dress shirt, dress shoes, dress pants, plus a lab coat, all just for a freaking lab class. Okay, that part's a little ridiculous to me. Who the hell cares what I wear just for a freaking class? Fine, you may argue like it's teaching me to dress professionally when I'm actually in the job, but I guarantee you nobody likes that. As in, when you're actually in the job, I would not enjoy actually wearing that stuff. That easy to break stuff every day. And I tell you what, my fat ass barely fit into the dress pants. I bend over and you can instantly see my butt. You can that joint will rip and you would be staring directly into those cheeks. Like nobody wants to see that. Thank goodness this class doesn't require me to bend over. Otherwise, all that you getting full moon. During these times, I'm not going out to buy another pair. Now, all that was little stuff, you know. Like I said, majority of the stuff was my fault for it going on so bad, because technically there were instructions that I didn't read. I wish I could unhear everything you just said. Well, I'm expressing myself, okay? I'm trying to explain everything that went wrong with the first day of college. So, next Talus is all the way up there. It's gonna be fun to climb. Ooh, look over there. But yeah, the online student resource website thing. Man's talking about his ass cheeks. Yep. Indeed. So yeah, the online student resources website thing that my school uses. Here's a comparison for us who went to the same high school. It's like Moodle for us. So, you know, the student resources page, technically my professors did put out instructions like for all this stuff. So it was my own fault for not seeing those, for not reading them. Because like I said, maybe because I haven't been in person class for over a year, I got lazy. But that's what I get. My ass got scolded for being lazy and not reading instructions. That's my own fault. On top of that, the insult to injury got even worse. Because had my ass actually read those instructions, I would have seen that the responsibility fell on me to actually have my entire lab book printed and ready for the class. This is, like, I have to get out of the mentality. Like, this ain't high school no more. This ain't elementary school no more. They don't give you no dirty textbook to loan the entire semester no more. You are responsible for that, and I hate that. I hate college. So I was responsible for printing out all 251 pages I needed for this class on my own and have it ready for the first day of class. And I was expected to read the instructions that were on the online website and get all that done in preparation for the first class. I'm gonna take out this Lizalfos first, because this is gonna be interfering a lot. You get over here. How'd that hit me and not hit you? How'd that still hit me? Did you launch away my lizard tail? There it is. No, wait, there it is. That's it. Alright, now you get yo ass whooping. Oh, also, the instructions, had I read it, clearly, well, I don't know, I still haven't seen the damn instructions, but I assume it's up there. They also said you must have N95 masks. Because these little surgical shits, yeah, they won't suffice. You must have N95s. Which sadly does make sense. We are very close together. Like, we are a small group in a very small room, and we have to work very closely. That's kind of why this pandemic screwed my program over in particular. Because the stuff we do in my lab class, we have to be very close. Every single person needs a partner, and we work very closely together. So, N95s make sense, but I'm still mad about that. But yeah, first day of class, I was not dressed properly. I did not have my textbook ready. I did not have N95s. What else am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something else. Well, regardless, let me just think. Let me just give you guys an idea. So I had to pay $2,500 for tuition for this semester alone. So on top of the $2,500, what I need to bring for class, what else I need to pay for, just to take the class I already paid for. Let's see, I needed to go out and buy N95's masks. I needed to print 251 pages worth of a notebook on my own. I needed to buy a bag with a coat hanger, like whatever that protective thing is called, for my stupid lab coat. This is already assuming I've bought the lab coat from the school. You know, they don't distribute that. They don't be like, here, welcome to class, here's your complimentary lab coat. Nah, you have to go down to the actual school store and purchase that mug for $25. Let's see, next Talus. It's actually not that far, it's right around here. It's actually here? Yeah. So there is four luminous Taluses left. Another one over here. Man, a lot of these are over in the Gerudo area. No, 3. Is there 3? I think there's 3 left. No, not here. Where is it? There's supposed to be a square-ish gap somewhere. Just trying to spot it. Where on earth is it? I actually can't see it. Yo, am I tripping? I can't see. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. And I think that's it in terms of the luminous stone taluses. But yeah, all in all, first day of college, I was pretty ill prepared, and that was my own fault. And let me just say, in terms of my professor, she, like I said, she is strict to another level. Like, I'll be honest, I haven't been intimidated by a teacher like that. That's why you always come prepared like Dora. Excuse me. I haven't been intimidated like that by a teacher since probably 9th grade music class by my 9th grade music teacher. My boys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I haven't been intimidated by teachers since that long. Like I said, the head of the department, like the head of my program in college, is pretty intimidating as well. She is a mean old demon. But compared to this professor, she is an angel. Oh my goodness. I did not ever think that the professor I had at the beginning of college, that evil hag, I did not think she could ever be beat. But turns out she is. She is no longer the most toxic, mean, strict professor I've ever knew. Or I've never known. I've never known? I have ever known. Can I even speak? Like, the reason she didn't intimidate me that much, despite being the head of the department, despite being known for being very strict, even having a reputation of making students cry, the reason she didn't intimidate me as much is because, well, when I was in her class, I kept my head down. I stayed silent the whole time. I did not raise my hand to answer jack shit. Let's see, next one, I can make it on foot. Excuse me. No, you cannot. We won't let you speak. But I can't believe she was actually beaten by someone who is worse than her. I did not ever expect, while my time in this program, to meet a professor who is worse than her. I now dread every Thursday, because I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. Did not mean to fall there. I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to go to an 8 a.m. class that I absolutely despise. And, you know, be governed, be dictated. All in all, just be flat out embarrassed by just let me just explain this in a way you may understand. A Karen of a professor. Just go to Crispy's instead? Yeah, I'll ditch college classes for some fried chicken. That'll teach her. Why didn't you show up last class? I went for fried chicken instead of coming to here to deal with yo ass. I'll be honest, if I actually did that, she'd probably kick me out of the entire program. She might not have the power to, but she probably has the power to. And that makes sense. Another butt one, it is. You should shiny hunt in class to piss her off. Bruh, I won't even dare touch my phone in class. I can absolutely see her being the type of person to pick up a phone out of someone's hand and throw it against the wall so hard, not only will it break, it probably break through the wall and end up in the other room. Give her the silent treatment to piss her off. Bro, you trying to get me whacked. You're trying to get me clapped, you know that? I feel like I could die just from her death stare. She's like, she can Medusa me to stone. You know what's the most bullshit thing about this professor, though? The fact that all these strict rules she has implemented does not seem to have been the case even the previous semester. Like, not that long ago. Maybe not even 2 months ago when it was the previous semester. Because I have friends who took the exact same class and had the exact same professor last semester. And they were saying, like, bruh, what is all these new rules she has set in place for you? When I had her last semester, she didn't say nothing about no dressing up professionally. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this. The book I had to print must have been in color. It has to be in color. So, that's technically a new rule now. When my friends took her class, they were like, we printed ours in black and white, and she didn't care. It's like, no running shoes, no jeans. Must be dress shoes and dress shirt. I could have finished it off just now. They were telling me like, bro, we wore track pants, we wore running shoes, like we just wore whatever, and she didn't give no shits. I'm like, what the fuck? She took one look at you and decided to implement all these rules. I was joking with my friends too, be like, bruh, how bad did you do in her class? For her to be like, nah, these students whack as hell. Next time, I'ma be strict. I'ma be disciplined. Like, how bad did you treat her, guys? You screwed it up for the rest of us. For her to be like, bruh, these whack-ass students coming in here with them filthy-ass running shoes, them baggy-ass gym clothes. It's like, man, next semester, I'ma set these kids straight. Now, what would be the quickest route here? I suppose I could go to the tower, fly down to here, and just walk around. I don't suppose there's a quicker path than that. Oh, boy. They probably beat her in Fortnite and she got mad at them. Bruh, if my professor actually played Fortnite, I could see her getting so toxic, the other person playing would feel that. Like, there would be literal flames coming out of their computer speakers. I'm honestly dreading every Thursday from now on. Not only do I have to get up early as hell, but I gotta go face a demon early in the morning. Like I said, it was meant to be every 2 weeks, but, you know, the head of the department kind of screwed us over by saying we got permission by I don't know who to get the go-ahead and have our students in this program attend every single week, like as if it was a full-time class. What the hell are these? I know there's a little path right here. Do I remember how to get into this? Not. Oh, I think I know. Supposed to use this. Or not. There we go. Grab that steel boulder, move it aside. Now, what kind of goodies await us in here? Look at this place. There are all these Gerudo weapons. Maybe she implemented those rules because of karma for teabagging in Valorant. Man, you wildin', you know that? A gold rupee. Bomb arrows, not bad. Oh, and there's a dragon nearby. You can tell because of the music cue. That is not as nearby as I thought. Now, I asked my friend about this, because, like I said, I showed them, like, okay, my partner, who is supposed to show up every single 2 weeks, like, at first it was meant to be 2 weeks. Look, it's Rayquaza. Like, my partner, everyone was it was mandatory to show up. Because if one of you don't show up, you screw it up for your partner. Like, you have to rely on your partner to show up so you can get the work done. And because, out of nowhere, we got told, look, this thing is happening every single week now, no longer every 2 weeks. My partner did not want to show up, like for several reasons. You know, it's 8 a.m. He doesn't want to deal with the professor, and he doesn't have the book printed. So he did not want to show up. He was hell-bent on not showing up, and I was like, bruh, you're gonna fuck it up for me, too. Because I need my partner to show up so I can do the damn schoolwork. Now, like I said, the head of the department lady who gave us the email, like, you're gonna show up every single week. I was telling him, I was scolding him. I was scolding his baby ass. No disrespect, you did help me a lot for online classes, but you just didn't want to come to class. So I was telling you, like, bruh, it says pretty clearly in the email, this is mandatory, as if we were going full-time. You know, as if this was a full-time class. Yes, you have to show up. Hell no, this is not optional. I'm like, bruh, is it not clear? I think the word mandatory in the email makes it pretty clear. Yes, you have to show up. What is that? That's a Korok. Or that's the cube we need for a Korok. And it goes right there. I remember this. Is that the Talus? That's not it. What is that? There's the Talus. There's the winner. That is not a good spot. There we go. I'm sorry I keep changing clothes, too. Yay, it's one that's on top. Let me climb you, bruh. Fine. But, like I said, first day of class, everything that could have gone bad was primarily my own fault. So now I'm prepared. I have my book printed. I got my professional looking clothes prepared. The only thing I have left to do in preparation for the classes is to read the material, watch the videos that the teachers provide us, so we can be prepared for the work we do in class. I can't reach it from here. Now, I didn't do that on the second day of class, and I learned my lesson to do that. Don't fall down, and you're falling down. Huh, it's actually staying up there. Oh no! I think I gotta redo the Talus. Yeah. Yeah. You know, unless I'm forgetting anything else in terms of school, I think that's all I have to talk about. Damn it. Good talk. Well, I still got other stuff to talk about. Aside from school, other stuff has happened since the last time I played this. You want recent? What, you want very recent news? Here's recent. So yesterday, on May 30th, it was my sister's birthday. And me and her boyfriend schemed for quite a while to surprise her with this. And she didn't really react. She was just like, cool. Okay, don't be an imbecile and save the game. So what, this was all my idea. This was all planned by me. He just helped along. He just went along, I should say, and helped out. So because it was my sister's 25th birthday yesterday, as of me playing this, I only got, this was my one and only chance in this lifetime to do this, to surprise her with this. So of course I had to take it. So what I did, what I got her, was a birthday cake with the picture on top of that one SpongeBob scene. Yes, I sound ridiculous, but this is what I really did. You guys remember that one scene where SpongeBob and Patrick were in Mrs. Puff's boarding school and they were like, "Hey Patrick, I got something funnier than 24. Let me hear it." 25, something like that. It was her 25th birthday, and it was the perfect opportunity for me to do it. So I got her a cake that actually had that picture on top. Is that it for the... Yep. Alright, up next. Up next is the rare Taluses. Or at least that's what they're labeled in the video. Okay, this one is by Rito Village. It's actually up around here. Somewhere right around here. There are 7 of these, so maybe I'll just do the first 2, then I'll stamp the last 5 after. I think I know where this one is. This one's in the Great Giza something. I think it's called Giza. Great something crater. This. So I'll do these 2 first, and then I will, then I'll stamp the last 5. But yeah, what I had to do to get this cake prepared, originally, like, this was planned. This was like a year's in advance planning. Well, it didn't require that much planning. I just had this idea like a year in advance. So what I had to do was I had to look up a place to print out edible pictures. And where better to look for that than Instagram? So I found a place, not too far. The edible SpongeBob picture cost me $10, so that's not that bad. So I had the edible picture prepared. All I needed was a cake to slap it onto. Like my original plan was to bake the cake myself, but I don't have the right tools. I don't have a stand mixer, and I'm not about to tape a whisk to a power drill again. I say again because I have done that before, and it's not effective. I literally took a whisk and scotch taped it to a power drill, because that's how desperate I was. I have no good cooking tools. I don't even have a hand mixer. You expect me to bake a good cake with that? That's not happening. So yeah, self-baking the cake was off the table. Like, that option's not valid. So what I had to do was I had to find a place that was still open to order the cake. The original place I wanted to get the cake from was closed because of the lockdown and restrictions and stuff like that. So I had to think of another location, and thankfully, there's a bubble tea place right outside right outside where I live, and they have a partnership with a bake company, I guess. This is the Talus. Wait a second. Wrong stamp. So yeah, I had to order a blank cake. My sister already had 2 very expensive cakes planned for her birthday, because she's very extra like that. I need to switch my outfit for better defense. So I had to very, very low key ask her, you know, what kind of cakes did she get, so to not get a 3rd cake that was the same flavor. It was slightly weird too when I ordered the cake. I asked, can I get the top completely blank? Can I get the top just plain? Because originally the top would have fruits and some frosting designs, but I asked, can the top be completely blank? I can tell whoever was talking with me on the other side of the phone taking the order was like, what the hell is this guy planning? Does he just not want the fruit? Like, he just wants a blank cake? I haven't gotten a single hit on this thing, and I got 6 more to do after. Well, I got 1 hit. But yeah, I actually did get her a cake that had the SpongeBob picture on top saying, what's funnier than 24? 25. She didn't really react. She saw it and she was like, this is cute. Okay, let's eat it. And that's it. This thing used its entire body as the head to headbutt me. How did you expect her to react? I'll be honest, I expected her to be a little angry. I kind of thought she would be like, I already ordered 2 cakes. What did you need a 3rd cake for? I didn't really expect her to be overjoyed or to cry with like tears of joy. I didn't expect any of that. I honestly expected her to be a little angry. Like, we just bought a 3rd cake when she herself already ordered 2. All in all, the cake, well, I'll be honest, the cake would have costed around $50. It was like $48. The cake alone was like $38 plus tax. The edible picture was $10, so there's your $50. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. I was willing to pay for the cake because this was my scheme, my idea. Like, her boyfriend was only meant to pick it up, but he offered to pay for it. I truly asked, do you want me to pay you back? He's like, no, it's fine. So, shouts out to you, homie. Thanks for partaking and paying for majority of my stupid scheme. Damn it! I actually hit the back of it too. I didn't expect that. And I missed. Oh, I missed. Are you serious? Finally! Hate the ones where it's on their back, not their top. So annoying. You know what? Do I have any spears? Well, I'm not using this or that. I might use this. I could demonstrate what it's like to use a spear against them. If I have a drill shaft, that'd be excellent, but I don't. Let me think. What else happened? Let me talk about this too. Remember how I mentioned in the past I don't get invited to jack shit? Well, it happened again. Let me just explain the whole story. So, two elementary school friends of mine who moved away before high school started, you know, like we didn't really keep in touch that much, but you know, we still meet every now and then, very rarely. And one of the homies that did go to this that was in elementary with me, who also was in high school with me, like we still chat regularly. He was invited, but not me. And what were they invited to? What was he invited to, you ask? What was this said event? I see a Korok over there. What was this great event that you were excluded from, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask, because nobody asked that. Well, this event in particular would have been to stay overnight at a lakeside cottage. Because one of my friends, his family does have some money. I don't know if they rented the cottage or they flat out own it. I don't know. We haven't kept in touch in quite some time. Look, you see how easy it is when it's on top of them and not on their back? But yeah, I was not excited. I was not invited to stay overnight at a lakeside cottage with some friends. Granted, my horror movie instincts would have just told me Jason Voorhees would show up and kill us all. There's a whole pack of wolves down here. Where's the missing stone? Where is it? Oh, this is probably the one where you have to put the rock in the middle. There it is. Ugh, I can hear your leathery wings flapping. And the reason I wasn't invited is because they thought I wouldn't be able to go anyways. So they flat out didn't even ask me. Am I a little salty? Yeah, I'm a little salty. I just flat out wasn't invited to stay overnight at a lakeside cottage with some friends. Yeah, I'm a little salty at that. But then again, they might have had a sixth sense. It's not scent. Sense. A sixth sense. Because they might have been right. It does appear that that cottage trip fell right onto my sister's birthday. Or at least close to it. So I might have not actually been able to join anyways. Like, I would have been mad either way, okay? The fact that I was not invited, flat out, I'm a little upset at. And had I been invited and I just could not go, I would have been pissed as shit. So it's a lose-lose situation. I don't know, I'm just a little salty that, you know, some lifelong friends of mine flat out didn't ask me. But it's cool. It's cool, you know? There's always next time. Alright, where is this next one? Next one. This is what I'm doing with my life. Where on earth is it, actually? Okay, it's next to Tanagar Canyon, so right around here. I believe right on top. Illuminati Plain. Who else don't invite you to stuff? Well, our Valorant friends, they often go downtown. Well, they did. You know, when it was safe to go back out, they didn't invite me to jack shit. Their their logical response was, if you wanted to come, you should have found out yourself and asked to be included. In my mind, I'm thinking, but how will I know you guys are going somewhere if you don't tell me? How am I supposed to find out you guys are going somewhere if you guys don't tell me? You expect me to find out myself that you guys are doing something? And you want me to ask to be included? You know, I was when they told me this logic, I was joking around like, what do you want from me? You want me to use Cerebro to read your mind? Be like, okay, these homies is going downtown. They about to go to this restaurant to chill. Alright, now I know because I read their mind with Cerebro. Let me ask them, yo, I read your mind. I heard in your thoughts that you was going somewhere. Can I join? Like, is that what you expect from me? Just looking at where this last one is. So it's right outside of Hyrule Castle. It's, I think around, no, around here. And that's going to be the last 5 that we do for tonight. What time is it? It is currently 11:12 p.m. You know what the sad truth is? Like, I've had to accept this no matter how hard it is. I've already accepted this, but that doesn't mean it's easier to live with. The fact that I am fully aware that I am not that likable of a person, and the fact that a lot of people just flat out don't want to hang with me, I accept that. Like, I understand that. It's like, I can't even blame you. I know I'm a dick at times. You know, a lot of people hated me back in high school. You want to hear a story that relates to that? Like, it relates to another topic, too, that I want to talk about. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. Hold on. You hear the sound for these, but when these, you don't hear anything. I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know that. Great. So, next topic I want to talk about, because this was part of the reason why I didn't play this for quite some time, and that's because all my time got took up by shiny hunting and Pokemon. So I don't remember what the last update was, but let me just say, I got Dialga. It took 21 days to get shiny Dialga. I was in the middle of watching Invincible. I think like episode 2, maybe? Or it might have been episode 1. I think it was episode 2. With a friend who was sharing it with me over the screen on Discord. He was sharing the episode with me because he has Amazon. Excuse me. And it was at that point, like maybe a third into the episode, and I got it. So I got shiny Dialga. Look, a diamond. I got shiny Dialga, then 2 days later, I got shiny Palkia, so I lucked out with Palkia. Pick up the rock. Wait, come back here. Hardy Lizard, I'll take. Nothing. And nothing here. Let's get going. blue one, which I still have trouble spotting. I think this is the Blood Moon Shrine. But yeah, so I got done with Palkia. So I had one obstacle left to shiny hunt before I take my nice long break from Dynamax Adventures. From awful, horrible, completely like a what other words can I use to describe it? Well, anyways, like I had one more shiny hunt, like one more legendary to shiny hunt. That being Heatran. I can see on stream it's lagged. When I've just fought that last Talus, I see it lagged. But yeah, it took me 10 days to get shiny Heatran, but it was not the gender I wanted. In terms of shiny Heatran, I wanted a specific gender. I killed one of them? You know what? Screw you guys. I'm out of here. I wanted a specific gender for Heatran, and I went so far as to only catch and check the gender I wanted. So I caught the gender I wasn't hunting for a few times just because I knew it wouldn't shine. So here's the disrespect, you know? Here's how disrespect it was that day. That day, when I got the shiny I didn't want, it was the first raid of the day. So the first check of the day, it was shiny. And it wasn't the gender I wanted. I caught it because I knew it won't be shiny. The odds are against me. It won't shine. I caught it expecting this. And it shined. And I got so furious. I was honestly debating. Do I keep it or do I reset over it and get it with the gender I want? And I ended up resetting over it because that's my illogical, common sense lacking, absolutely delusional dedication. I don't know why I'm saving, but I'll do it just because. But in the end, I got shiny Heatran. I should save this bow for the ones after that are probably gonna be on its back and not on its head. I might also have to recharge the Master Sword soon. But now I'm shiny hunting Regieleki. For the first time, I'm actually resetting the game for the shiny instead of what I've been doing for the Regis. That is just keep on doing the floor pattern until I get it. This time, I'm trying the reset method. And I tell you what, something about resetting on Switch just doesn't feel right. It's not like on the DS or the 3DS where it's a soft reset, where the game is still open, but it would go back. I'm gonna save just in case it crashes again. Where the game would go back to the home screen, and then you could just open the game again. No, for the Switch, you literally have to go to the Switch home menu, close the entire game, and reopen it. Something about that just doesn't feel right. And here's another recharge. You know what? This story actually is like a 3-parter Because, like I said, I was responsible for printing out my school book, like my school notebook. And because I had to print 251 pages, all in color, I was like, I was at work. I was thinking, can the work printer handle this? I'm afraid I'll run out of ink. I'll have to go buy more ink, like replace the cartridge, keep on printing. I hope it doesn't destroy the printer, printing all that at once. So I was like, maybe I'll just go to Staples, pay like $100 to print out 251 pages. On that exact same day, like, I wasn't expecting this, but I got my first vaccine shot, and it was that same day I printed out all my notes. Like, the way I got booked to get my first shot was very unexpected. The way it happened was one of my friends who works in this line of field, like, he is the guy to do all the booking, like the appointment setting and all that stuff. Like, that's what he does for school. He's the guy to handle that. So one day at work, he just texted me like, yo, I'm close by to where you work. Do you need the shot? Because I can book you in right now, and you can come in to get your shot today. I was a little thrown off because I did not expect to get my shot that day. Because originally, what I had planned was, or what my sister planned for us, because my parents were already got theirs. It was just me and my sister left who didn't get it yet. Or for any of you proper English enthusiasts out there, my sister and I. So we didn't get ours yet. So she had us booked for May 26th at like 1 in the afternoon, I think. But that conflicted with me having online classes and an online quiz, so that wouldn't work. My friend did tell me, like, what you could do is you could tell your professor, I'm going to get my vaccine shot. Can we do the quiz on another date? I probably should have thought of that, but it was too late. We already canceled our appointment. But it was fine, because my boy hooked us up. He was just like, yo, we got spaces, you got time, you're close by, we can get you vaccinated today. So, we were in a hurry. You know, we had to finish up some stuff at work, handle some customers, then we had to hurry up and pack, like, close the store. Where's the Talus? Then we had to hurry up and close the store to go, what, not even 2 blocks away and get our first shot. My boy got a little sample, a little taste of how much of a coward I am when it comes to a needle. Because he was on the other side of the room. You know, he handles the computer stuff on the other side of the same room where the doctors with the needles. Good God, that thing launched me far. Like, he saw me squirm, he saw me, like, move away and, like, shrug away from getting that damn thing in my arm. I mean, I felt a slight sting, but it happened so quick. I'm a little concerned. Did I even get it in my arm? Because it turns out the vaccine dose, that thing is very little. It's like half a milliliter. I didn't think that. I expected minimum, like 2 drops of liquid to be in there. No, it's half a milligram. Not milligram. It's like, that's it? I honestly thought there would be more vaccine in there. But regardless, I got my first shot. I didn't really feel that bad. Like, worst thing that I felt was initially, like, not even a minute after getting the shot, I began to develop a headache. But that's about it. My sister, though, she had it bad. She got a fever the next day. But I was totally fine. All I had was a headache at the initial start. Then I got home, took a nap, and I was fine. But like I said, this is a 3-parter story. So I left work to go get the shot. My plan was to go to Staples after to get my book printed, but my family convinced me. Be like, go use the printer at work. Just try it, and if it doesn't work, then we go to Staples. So I went back to work, and I managed to get everything printed. Ink didn't run out, you know? This is a shrine inside. There's honestly no faster way to get there, so I guess I have no choice. But yeah, I got back to work, and I got everything printed. So here's part 3 to the story. Right before I left work, because I was in a hurry, like my boy told me, can you make it here before 4 p.m. and it was already turning 3 p.m. So yeah, we had to hurry up, get out of work so we can get over there. Ooh, look at those. So I was hunting Heatran at the time. This was after I already failed. Like, failed once because it was the gender I didn't want, so I had to reset over it. This is the next day. So because I was in a rush, there's a 3rd part. You actually heard that story? I thought you left. I was just gonna sit here and ramble to ramble to myself until I got the last Talus done. I thought you left. But yeah, like I said, 3 parts of the story. I got vaccinated. Oh crap, shock arrows. Oh crap, I didn't want to kill you, but now I have to. Amazingly, you missed. How did you miss that? How did you miss that? Okay, you didn't miss that.
It is my pleasure.
Is my shield fell in the water. Nah, my shield's gone. Fell in the water. That's fine. But yeah, so I was in a hurry to leave work to go get vaccinated, so I was hunting Heatran at that moment. And it was like I was at the very end of the raid. So this was the point where I throw the Pokeball to catch it. And I was in a hurry. So what I did was I zipped up my Switch in the case while it was still doing the catching animation. So my Switch is still on at this point. I put the case in my backpack, which I bring to work because I have to carry a laptop. So I put it in my bag, locked up shop, went to the car and went to the place to get vaccinated. My Switch is still on at this point. And over time, my Switch will shut off and go into sleep mode because there's been no activity. So I totally forgot about this. I got my vaccine. I got shot. I went back to work. I started printing. It took like half an hour to print 100 pages. Oh crap. How did that explode in water? I am not going to make that. It's best I turn around, make some Cryonis pillars. So, by the time I came back, I started printing. I opened my game because it went to sleep mode. I forgot, and I'm not going to make it. I'm going to warp back all the way over there. That's fine. This is fine. But I opened my game, and there it was! There was a shiny on screen. I'm like, what the fuck? I left to get my vaccine, and I come back to a shiny on my screen? And keep in mind, this was a shiny that I sacrificed, like I didn't want, the day prior because it was not the thing that I wanted. But it wasn't the gender I was hunting. And, you know, the shiny I got this time was. So I got the exact shiny that I wanted. You know, I just recharged the Master Sword. I can take you on. Don't hit me, and you hit me. I just lost my shield, too. So there's your three-parter story. I print my book, I got my shot, and I got the shiny. That all happened in the span of like 2 hours. I did not make any Cryonis pillars. We don't use Cryonis that often. I can't go any further, so... No. But yeah, now I'm shiny hunting Regieleki. I must say, I'm very much enjoying my break away from Dynamax Adventures, because that method is shitty. But yeah, now I have my first shot. I'm glad I didn't have a big reaction to it. You know, people getting blood clots, people dying from the vaccines. If there's a population of 7 billion, like, you gotta understand, the vaccine is, like, unrealistically, like, expecting the vaccine to be 100% effective for absolutely every single person on this planet is unrealistic. Because everyone's different, and there are over 7 billion, you know, different types of people. So to expect the vaccine to... Dude, the blood clot vaccine was banned? Well, you know. Maybe there was another symptom that we haven't heard of before, and I would have been the first case. We don't know. People didn't expect blood clots from their vaccines, but there we go. That happened. Well, I'm just thankful nothing big happened to me. It was very unlikely. We all know that. It was super unlikely, but that does not mean impossible. Like, I'm very thankful that so far no one in my family has tested positive for the virus or had any negative reactions to the vaccine. I'm very thankful for that. Come on, just 2 Taluses left. We're an hour and a half doing this. You might be questioning, what the hell is this thing? You know, it's like, what are these 5, yes, 5 pillars around Hyrule Castle? What is this thing? What is this enormous thing right here? Well, according to the story, these things were actually like a line of defense. When the calamity struck, these things rose from the ground. You know how deep these things had to have been... Let me say that again. You know how deep these things had to have been buried in the ground? Like, in terms of the lore, it stated that the Hylians dug for these. Like, they were searching for these, but they couldn't find it, no matter how far they dug. And for the Calamity Ganon, like for the Calamity to actually strike and these things to automatically rise up for the ground, you know how deep these things had to have been? And in terms of lines of defense, like the Guardians, the giant spider-like robots we've been fighting, the Guardians would actually come out from these dots. We actually saw that in a cutscene during Age of Calamity. It was actually artwork, like before, and then Age of Calamity actually took that artwork and actually made it into a cutscene. Where's this Talus at? There's no way it's down there. I think I have it stamped in the wrong spot. I think it's more this way. Maybe more above. But yeah, the reason they're pink is because of Calamity Ganon's corruption due to malice. I'm heading the wrong way. Oh my god. I remember now. I was following the video and that's incorrect because the Talus is inside Hyrule Castle. That's right. I remember now. I just wasted all that time. I totally forgot. There is indeed a Talus inside of Hyrule Castle. My bad, folks. I totally forgot about that. You know, I probably shouldn't have warped back into Hyrule Castle. Because by coming back in here, I do have to swim back out. Because I need to leave the docks so I can get to a different part of the castle exterior. I can't believe I forgot. The Talus was inside the castle. I totally forgot that too. It's been a hot minute since I last played this game, let alone played against that Talus. Why is there a Stalnox and a Stone Talus inside Hyrule Castle? That's a very good question. Maybe they showed up in the castle after the Calamity? Now, let's see. It might be that entrance. Like, you see, like, the very bottom one on screen right now? Might be that entrance I have to go into. It's certainly not any of these ones. I don't think. Nah, it's not these entrances. I don't need to go in here. Hey! You almost, like, thing ripped me off just now. Come on, only got 2 more. Ugh. Where am I? There I am. See, there's a decayed guardian right here. See ya. Yep, this is where it is. East Passage. No more stories? Well, I'm trying to think. I only had that many planned for tonight.
Is ready.
what? Fine. You want me to talk about that topic? I'll talk about that topic. So this topic has been in the making for a very long time. It's been, what, like 2-3 months by now that I meant to talk about this. I just either kept forgetting. I'm gonna come back and melt that in a second. I either forgot about it or, you know, other stuff came up for me to talk about. Wait, nothing in here? Fine. So, last time, last semester, like exam time for last semester, that other time I took a break from playing anything. I can't stamp this, too. Like, I'm here, so I cannot stamp it, so I'm just gonna fight it. Give me some good armor. Like I said, this topic's not even that important. It's not even that big anyways. So yeah, the last time during exam week or whatever, I don't know why I decided to do this, but I just did. I totally forgot there was something I hadn't watched yet. It was like a year in the making for me to watch it, and I totally forgot. Crap. So, the thing I'm talking about is actually Has Been Hotel. Yes, it's that topic. So, during my last exam time, I watched episode 1, because there's only one episode right now. I was like a year and a half late to watching it. Because I think it dropped, like episode 1, the pilot dropped like October of 2019. And I watched it maybe 2 months ago. So I was very late to watching it. But I am glad to say that I absolutely loved it. The art style, the tone, like the story, it was absolutely spectacular. I saw the meme even before watching the show. I have a habit of doing that, actually. Like, I saw the meme of Charlie opening the door and some guy on the other side shooting her when she opened it. Like, I kept on seeing that meme in Try Not to Laugh compilations. Like, I was pretty late, so I heard reviews and people saying online that the show is offensive. You know, they're talking about these offensive topics. It's like, do you not understand the premise of the show? Do you not understand the basic setting of the show? The show is set in hell, where the worst of the worst people are. Like, these are where the bad souls come for damnation or whatever. This is not heaven. Okay, you are not gonna get no child-friendly, you know, holy saints characters with this show, with this setting. You know, you got gay characters, you got drug dealers, drug abusers, you got all the bad people in the show, and people are saying this show is offensive. I'm like, do you not understand the premise? And look, I loved it. I loved the child cartoon-like animation style, but the very gritty, dark, and serious adult tones. I can only hope that when this thing actually airs on TV, because it did get picked up for a TV show, like a fully funded budget TV show. I think it's like A24 that picked it up. I have no idea what that is. I can only hope that they don't change anything for, I guess, cable TV. Because, yes, there is a lot of offensive content in the show. And I hope the studio doesn't tone that down. I want absolutely nothing to change. I don't want no changes in the casting. I don't want no changes in the art style, the animation. I don't want changes in the character designs. I want everything to stay the same. Come on, we know how studios like Warner Brothers, like when they meddle with the product, we all know what that turns out to be. Justice. Suicide Squad. So I am thrilled. I am excited for more. I know they have a sister show, Hell of a Boss. I actually have not seen that yet. Would you believe me when I say I don't have time? I actually forgot to mention this, but it actually hilariously fits. Right now, I'm actually watching Lucifer Season 2. It's not Season 2. Season 5 Part 2. Because that dropped like 3 days ago and I totally didn't notice. So I'm only 2 episodes into that right now. Like, how fitting. I'm talking about a show set in hell. And I'm like, I don't have time to watch the other show. I'm watching another show based on the devil. I can't get one more hit on this thing? Really? Die already! Oh look, an updraft. Ooh, 2 diamonds. Alright, we're finally done here. Come on, one more Talus and we can end this. I did not expect this to be 2 hours. We still got more mini-bosses after this, by the way. Next time will be the last time I do mini-bosses, because at that point, after the next one, we're done all the mini-bosses. But I did know this going into the show. Like I said, I saw the memes. And going into the show, I knew just how adorable Charlie is. I did not know about Vaggie, though. Like, I didn't know the character. I didn't see anything on the character before going into the show. Like, let's be honest. I'm going to hell. I know that. Not a chance, well, in hell, that I would go anywhere but there. It's like, I've already accepted my fate. I understand. I don't even really believe in the afterlife. I'm saying if there is, 100% I'm going to hell. Not a chance God is letting me into heaven. He's gonna see me at the white gates, be like, you serious? Nah, you ain't coming in here. Get down there, where you deserve. Well, I'm fully aware I am going straight down to hell when I die. And if Has-Been Hotel is sorta anything of what I can expect, yo, I'll be happy to be down there. If I get to see adorable, you know, demons like Charlie and Vaggie, yo, let me meet some. What? I mean, your fave color is red. You know, fire is more orange color. If I'm going down to hell, let me meet some bad demon bitches. You know, let me meet some let me meet some bad demon bitches like Charlie and Vaggie down there. If that's the case, shoo, I wouldn't have a problem going down there. How do I get up there? I hear a moblin snoring. I can climb up through that. Now, I mentioned this long ago, but I'm fully aware that the Long Beach Griffey's vid, basically, exactly. That's exactly what I would. If I go down to hell and it's just like the video, like Long Beach Griffey's video, shoo, I have no problem. His video, he was like, all the bad bitches come down to hell. You can't, you know, you can't fuck no bitches up in heaven. All you do is pray up there. That's not me saying that. That's just from his video. So if that's the case, shoo, I'll be happy down in hell with all them bad bitches. I'll be fine with that. No problems here, but I know better. I know hell's not gonna be like that. Not gonna have no freaking AC down there. Not gonna have no luxurious hotel suites. Gonna be demons ripping my arms apart. Gonna be pits of fire. That's where I go. That's where I deserve to be. But a guy can only hope, you know? Guy can hope that once I am down there, I see some bad demon bitches. People as adorable as Charlie as well, it's like, I am happy. But like I said, I'm fully aware that Charlie and Vaggie are a lesbian couple. And you people are gonna be like, yo, this dude's simping over a cartoon character. It's like, bruh, what do you expect? Huh? She's not real. She's a cartoon character. What do I need? I need winter clothes. She's a cartoon character. What do you expect from me? If she was real, you think I would pursue her? Like, I would respect the fact that she would be into girls, you know? This is a cartoon character. What do you expect from me? What, I can't simp over a cartoon character? Granted, we've only seen her for like 20 minutes, maybe? She's not on screen the full 30 minutes of the episode. Can I make that? I think I can make that. What about Moist Critical? You said in the chat? You know, I did not expect Charlie to be, like, such a keeper in my eyes. She's the princess of hell, so she has power. She has this unbelievably smooth voice. This ironically angelic voice for the princess of hell. That is not the right Talus I'm going to take on. I'll do that one next time. That's a frost Talus. That's going to be what we tackle next time. You know what? Give me them snow boots. Snow boots. Here they are. I said... Oh, you didn't mean Charlie as in Moist Critical? No! Come on, man. Not Charlie, Moist Critical. Like Charlie the demon in Has Been Hotel. I got some raspberries. Because let's face it, that's what these are. These are raspberries. There's really an ordinary Talus up there. Did I stamp it wrong? What is this house? Oh, that's the Yiga clan. Ah, I know what Talus this is. But yeah, not only does she have an adorable design, has power being the princess of hell, has this angelic voice. Like, my god, her voice is... Oh my goodness. It's like so perfection. But you also have the fact that she's nice. She's not what you expect for the princess of hell, a demon who is set to be the heir to the throne. She's actually nice. She's not a bossy, you know, evil demonic being. She's actually polite. Has manners, respects boundaries, all that stuff is like is like, my goodness, I wish she was real. Maybe when I'm actually down in hell, I'll meet someone like her. Wait, I can't believe it took me that long to actually watch Has Been Hotel. You know what? When I first watched it, I'm like, this is good. I want to watch it again. I actually forgot the name. I'm like, what was the name? Hasbro Hotel? Like, I have no idea what a has-been is. No, not that. But yeah, I can't wait to watch more. Like I said, I do know that we have the sister show, Hell of a Boss. I have yet to watch that. No joke, there really is an ordinary Talus in the snowy tundra. Huh, that's weird. That's very weird. At least this one's on top. And done. That is all the Taluses we're gonna do for tonight. Let me just check something. Yeah. So that's where I have 30 stamps left. There were 40 Henoxes. So I did 30 Taluses so far. I don't know why I needed to check. I did 15 last time, did 15 tonight. I should have known that by default. So next time, we're going to take on the 10 final Taluses and take on the 4 remaining other mini-bosses. So next time, whenever I do this again, we got 14 mini-bosses remaining. And then we'll be done. We'll be done the mini-boss arc of this gameplay. Probably after this, I am going to run on the treadmill because I ate a lot of cake the past 2 days. I've actually been pretty lazy to exercise recently. I can tell by the dress pants that didn't really fit me anymore that I did put on some pounds. Any bloopies? Come on, we already had a blood moon. Let me save, just in case I scare it off again. Come on, there should be bloopies. Seriously, no bloopies? There should be 2. Well, that's a shame. There's no bloopies. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna go run on the treadmill after this. Gonna continue shiny hunting. It's like the pilots to planes. They're always like, ladies and gentlemen, as you look out the window, you'll see we are passing a very popular, very famous landmark. You always hear that on plane rides. At long last, we have played this game again. Okay, I'm gonna save. Ending this right before midnight. And it just turned midnight. It's now 12 a.m. for me. So I did exactly 2 hours. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll play this again whenever. See you next time.